And Chris Ogley here, day one at the 2013 USA Track and Field Youth Outdoor Championships and Youth World Trials with Melissa Menghini, or I don't know how the announcer was pronouncing, but it wasn't correct, I don't think.
Menghini.
Menghini, yeah. I just critiqued him, and I stumbled on it myself. But tell me, just fifth place in the youth trials 2K steeplechase, and you said that was your third time ever?
Yes, third.
What and fifth place in 810, you said?
I think so, yeah.
Tell me, what was the first time? One of the other two times that you'd raced it before?
I actually don't remember.
Okay.
The first time I raced it, it was just like I was all by myself, and it was the first time I was racing it, so I tried my best.
Sure.
But I can't really remember what time it was.
Sure.
And then the second time I raced it, they had like some steeples wrong, and then they like stopped the timer for some reason.
Oh,
so
no.
I didn't really understand.
Yeah.
So they didn't really get a time at the end, and I forgot to start my watch. So we don't know the time I got, but it might be similar to what I got today.
But were they like last summer, or were they just
early?
early?
They were last summer, both of them.
And was that the first time you'd ever tried going over barriers, or did you?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember I saw the water jump, and I just thought it was really cool. So I was like,
yeah.
I want to try that.
And you're pretty fun then? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I love it. It's so much fun, especially the water jump, as I said. And it's just fun to go over the hurdles and everything, and to just, when you go to the track and then you see the hurdles and you see people doing them, and you want to do them, and then just doing them is fun.
Sure. But for people that aren't familiar with the steeplechase, they're not your familiar hurdles. They're barriers that don't move, and if you run into those, you're gonna be hurting. They're not gonna just fall over, and you can keep running full speed. But tell me how things went today. I think probably 8 or 9 girls in the race, and obviously it's tough because they get spread out, and then you lose contact with people, and then you're just fighting the mental battle. So tell me just about how things went for you today.
It was it was hard. Because I hadn't really done any steeple practices or anything. I just did I did one steeple workout, and that was basically it. And I was happy because I had a great time. It was a lot of fun, but it was hard in the heat too. But the heat didn't affect too much. But it felt pretty good. But it was okay. I had a fun time.
Yeah. And you're sticking around the rest of the week, and run a couple other races in the youth championships?
Yes. Yeah.
What are you scheduled to run?
I am scheduled to do the 800 and the 1500 and the 3000.
Okay.
I'm actually scheduled to do the high jump, but I think I'm going to drop out of that.
Okay. Have you done the high jump before?
Yeah, I did it during
Summer?
The season.
Oh, during the season, high school season?
Yeah, I saw people do it. I always wanted to try it.
Right.
And since I did volleyball and everything, I was like, it's kind of,
you've been jumping for a long time.
Yeah. So I was like, I should try that. And so we signed up, but I haven't been practicing it lately, especially because our high jump mat at our school, I don't even know what happened to it. It's gone.
Oh, it disappeared, huh?
Yeah. So and it's put apart. So I was just like, I guess I can't practice it, so I just won't.
I think that's a common feeling. I think a lot of distance runners would see high jumping and think, man, that looks like fun, and try to get out there and do it whenever they can.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Whenever you do it, I get really nervous for races, but when I do high jump, I'm just like, this is just fun. I want to try it, and so it's a lot of fun to do. Yeah.
Well, just finished your freshman season at Rockwood Summit, and obviously your older sister Krista Menghini had a standout career at St. Joseph's, and now running at Southern Illinois, and you decided to give up volleyball and stick with running. And tell me what it was like this year, getting to run as a teammate with your brother Travis as a senior this year.
Oh my gosh, it was so amazing, and I miss him so much right now. He's in Colorado, and he's going to be staying there for college. Yeah. And it was just, having him there was the best thing in the world, and I loved it so much. Yeah. And it was just, after practice every day, we would always see each other, and it was just so much fun, and we drive home every day, and well, obviously drive home every day, but
sure.
you know, we drive together, and it was just so much fun, and I'm gonna miss him so much next year.
And I mean, I felt just so terrible at sectional cross when he just missed qualifying for state. I know he's just put so much time and effort into it, and seen his big sister have success and his little sister success, and just being so close to state.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like I thought he deserved an at-large berth just for the athlete he's been, and the grind he's gone through. But and then obviously you made it through and earned all state honors. Tell me what that was like, your first state meet across last fall.
For cross country?
Right.
Oh, it was so much fun, and especially to have my whole team there. It was such the best thing in the world, and I was so glad that we were all there and just running it together. And well, not, you know what I mean,
sure.
Together, like we ran.
The experience, sure.
Yeah, we weren't like running in a group together, but you know, we were all there together, and it was the best thing in the world, and I had so much fun, and I'm just looking forward to next year's season and everything.
Were you shooting for and expecting, hoping to be all state, or were you surprised? What were your thoughts afterwards?
I was hoping to, but I knew in the back of my mind, I looked at my time and what the times were to, you know, the rankings, and
sure.
I knew that I wasn't ranked to be top 25.
Sure.
So I was wanting it, but you know, you don't really think you're going to.
Yeah.
But then in the back of my mind, I was like, well, maybe there's a chance.
Sure.
But so when I got 35th, I was really happy with that, because I loved that course, and it was the best course I've ever ran on. It was my favorite.
35th, I'm sorry. I don't know where I got mixed up there, but yeah, phenomenal for a freshman, and
thanks.
I'm sure many more of the state medals you'll earn several pretty soon.
Thank you.
But and obviously track had a good season, and had kind of a heartbreaking finish to the track season with sectional and the 800 kind of coming down at the end. And was it just a collapse there at the end, or do you want to talk about that at all? 'Cause
sure.
I was there, and I don't know what happened, but it was dramatic and sad and exciting for Caitlin and sad for you, but what?
I was happy for her. Because at the end of the race, you know, I could feel by her, like I could feel her, like I knew she was coming down too, and at the end I was just telling her that she did such a great job, and I was really proud of her. But it was, I don't know, like the whole race, it probably sounds weird, but like the whole race, usually when I race, I don't really have anything in my mind. I'm just running. But during that whole race, I was just like, I don't know, focusing on like every little thing. And I was like, oh, look, there's someone here.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're passing me. Oh, look, there's someone over there. And I was just like, I don't know what I don't even know.
Your mind was just racing too fast.
Yeah. And so whenever we came by the first lap, and I was just like, I'm so tired. And then I came by like the 350, and I was like, okay, I'll try to start sprinting it in. And so then I tried, but I was already trying to go fast, because you want to stay with the pack.
Sure.
And so I tried to keep going, like tried to go faster, but then as I was doing that, everybody else was too.
Sure.
And so I came in at the 200, the 200. I was trying to go as fast as I could, and then I saw the girl next to me too, and then I was like looking, and I was just like, no.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to sprint in, and then at the 100, I started feeling like so exhausted and like physically, and I tried to keep going, and then like I usually, you know, you run like this,
pumping those arms, get to the finish.
Yeah, and then I was like, keep going, and then I was like, no, and then I was like flailing about, and I was trying to keep going like with all my might, because I knew I had fallen the last weekend at Districts 2, and I did not want that to happen again. And so I was just like, just go to the finish and keep going, and then like I felt myself like tipping, and then I was just like, no, stand up, and then I don't know what happened, all of a sudden I just fell down. Like I tried so hard to keep going, but I just couldn't go anymore.
Yeah.
So it's not like I didn't give up. It was just
Sure.
that
Your
I
body
just stopped.
just quit on you. Yeah.
I was like, keep going, and then all of a sudden I was on the ground, and then I looked and I saw her on the other side,
Right.
and I was like, oh. But
Yeah.
at the end, she tried so hard too, and I
Sure.
was just like, you did such a great job.
Yeah. Well, with your teammate Alyssa heading off to, after a great career, heading off to Tulsa, anything that you miss about running with her, or that you learned from her?
I'm gonna miss her so much. She was such a great teammate, and she was such a great leader and everything. And I loved running with her, and I'm just gonna miss her so much. And I wish her great luck at college.
Yeah. And tell me just what the influence of your mom and your sister Krista have had on you. I know they're just so active and so into running, and your mom's just this super ultra distance athlete. And tell me just a little bit about them and what you've learned and your experiences with them have been like.
Well, they have been so supportive in everything I do. Like, if I ever go out on a run and it feels bad, a bad run or anything, I go and I talk to them, and they're like, it's some days you're not gonna feel the best, and
Sure.
so then they're so supportive on everything, and then they're always there for me. And like my sister, even coming out today, that meant the world to me, because she could be in Colorado, she could be anywhere, and she decided to come here. So I was so happy about that, and she even helped me with steeple drills and everything, because I asked her and I told her I wanted to do it again this year. So we went out to the track together like last week, I think, and she showed me a bunch of drills, and just meant so much to me that she came out and tried to help me with it. And she's supportive in everything. Like after track and after cross country, after state for cross country, she was right there at the end, and I was just like, gave her a big hug, and I was like, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
And so and watching her and everything she does, and it's just so cool to watch her, and I love them so much.
Yeah, yeah. Well, congrats on the great first year, and hopefully many more great things to come, and good luck the rest of this week. What's the schedule for you? Not till Thursday, huh?
Yeah, I actually don't even. I don't know what event's next. I think the 800.
Maybe, okay. Well, I guess it could be tomorrow, maybe even.
Yeah, I think it's Wednesday. I think I don't have anything, but then Thursday I have the 800.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Maybe one of the others. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the events, but I don't really know what days.
Well, thanks a bunch, and good luck the rest of the week.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.